Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Fixed World Domination on the classic map. We're playing as the black player out of the first position. The green player did not ready up. So I guess I didn't get my color. I got snubbed out of my color. Green's going to be really central in the middle here. Bots are... What are bots? Expert level bots. I'd like to get down into this area. We're going to play here. Going to let white out if they want out. Might lose that material over there. I anticipate blue goes for North America. The green bot probably for South America. Nobody yet for Australia. I liked the play for Africa here. You know, let white get their material out if they want to. They can take this as their card. We'll slow play this. Hopefully orange doesn't blast us. But yeah, this is Wednesday. We're playing other people's games. Maybe it'll be wacky. Reserved play from orange. I anticipate this too, getting fortified in the middle. So orange plays for Europe. Orange and I both, I have no idea who the host of the lobby is. I joined and it was fired up the moment I joined, and it did that waiting for host thing, and then suddenly the game started. So well, maybe I go this way. A full wraparound. I don't know what green bot is going to do. Ideally, it whacks a bunch of other people's material. I think there's a pretty good chance my 2 gets hit here. White should probably try to get their 2 into the 5 here. Although white moves after the bot. Sorry, blue goes first. Ooh, he's going to hit my 2. Yeah, I loses 3. Good. Deserved. So I dump 2 here, fortify this way, get down, and eventually make my way here. I think green will play mostly for South America. This is expert bots, automated bots as well. Intermediate to Grandmaster rankings, 90-second turn timer. Blizzard's on, Portals, Fog, Alliances are all off with balanced split size. And we have dynamic starting troops. So with a 5-player game, I think we may have started with fewer total troops than you'd normally see. Greenbot actually... Ooh. We have a South America play here. Now that I see it. White's going to play for Australia, and they may be able to get this. No, they're probably not going to get this turn 1. If they do, I wouldn't be surprised to see blue break their... People are losing troops like crazy. So I will take South America now. A little something like this. And I will fortify here. White could hit me, but I don't know how you play for your own game there. I think it's better to sit here because it should force the green bot to have to be dealt with by orange. It's a little bit, this is obviously a more aggressively facing play, especially if white ends up rolling this material out here. I may even hit it anyway just to get this player out of here. I don't really have incentive to move my 6 to help orange take Europe. I imagine he plays off of, maybe he tries a 2-on-1 here. This is why the 4 are fortifying this way. I mean, I get you're trying to step out of my way, but I don't know why I would voluntarily go into blue. He loses a 3-on-1, or 4-on-2, loses 3 on a 2. I lose 1. That's what I meant to say. And he hits blue. He wins the roll on blue. What I would do here, if you're orange, is I pull the 2 into your 10. Yeah, that's a good play. I could get broken by white. We could see a 7-on-5. That would be a bit unfortunate. But I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos lately. Yesterday's was quite the doozy for our Tier List Tuesday video with neutral inactivity. Nobody quit. So if nobody quits, the neutral bots don't really matter. I'm proud of my opponents for not quitting. Let's see. This green may go down. It also has some presence in Asia. Sometimes the bots will tend to roll within the bonus that they're in. This could hit orange, could hit blue. Yeah, this 3 will roll up. I think it makes more sense for me to quick play this down into here. Blue with a... What did blue do on their turn? I didn't even pay attention. They hit me in Ontario. Okay. This should be a win for white here. I am not going to remove white from this position. Not yet, at least. My +2 versus their +2. I don't want to take this bonus because I'm not trying to put a sort of radar on myself. Like, I'm just going to get my material out of orange's bonus. Terrible, terrible dice there, but it's fine. I think it's, you know, he'll get 5 troops. I get it out. You know, we lose 2. I say terrible dice. I mean, it's effectively an even roll, but I don't like seeing myself lose multiples on a 2. Just didn't have a clean path out of here otherwise. Orange takes this way, groups up. I almost would consider if you're the orange player, given how, I guess he's not as weak as I thought he was. She's got the singular stack here, but like if green rolls into, because green appears to be a bonus taker, I think. I don't know. It didn't bonus take South America for some reason. White maybe quits. Don't love a quitter, but we're going to try to get a clean win here today. We're at the troop advantage for now. We won't be after White's turn, but presumably they have to hit something that evens it out, or they lose this 3 here. Blue is playing really, really slowly to the point where if their 3 gets hit, like if White does quit, it bots out, and their 3 gets hit here, the blue elimination's on the table after a green hit. This will likely hit my 2, but if it hits oranges, that's way better. It does. White is also back. This will roll into White here. Yeah, so this bot is heavily playing for the right-hand side. We'll see if White, I think White's best play is probably play off the 3 in North America. Leave your 4s in the spots that they're in to force me or somebody else to have to hit a little bit more. We don't have a trade yet. Yeah, plays off the 3, and that is the play I believe this player should have made. I'm going to make a greed play here. I'm going to hit White. I don't see a reason not to. Defend my bonus. Now, orange could come in and double break me, but we're sitting. We actually don't have a trade. I was going to say we're sitting in a position where ideally an aggressive play like that puts me in a position to trade in off of it, but we don't have a trade, so orange obviously stacking up pretty aggressively. I'm playing. This shouldn't scare my opponents. What I mean by that is also green could trade and break me, but again, it's been showing a play for Asia. We hope that persists. Orange takes his card to the right. That is fine. I thought an early trade-in would give you the potential to take the bonus. Hits my 2 instead of the green 1. I know you know that the green's just going to fill the gap, but now green's going to fill the gap up here. There's a good chance blue trades. Okay. Now blue can be potentially overly aggressive here. I think an early trade, it's one of those things where I think we're going to reach an equilibrium here with the blue player where I would be a bit, yeah, this makes sense. I think get a 6 up here. I'm going to tell him well played. He's not going to break me. He is going to point at me. I don't anticipate getting hit here, especially if I'm sitting on a trade. We'll at bare minimum have a horse trade and a +3, right? I don't think we get broken by the bot anytime soon. I've got card takes into orange up here. That does open them up to me pretty cleanly, but I don't... Okay, no, I will take the card take into green instead. I don't want to... I want to make black's pathing have to be a little bit more creative. If blue breaks me, I'm gonna full send them with the trade-in. I might even match their energy here. But we get 5, they get 5. Obviously haven't hit our trade-in yet. Orange, if they take their bonus, gets 5. Again, a white bot out would really only be good for... It'd be good for everybody, probably. But the bot appears to be really pretty heavily playing for this. I don't actually want to defend heavily against blue. And the reason I don't want to defend heavily against blue is because I don't want the bot trading in on the next turn and hitting through me. Now, white returned after the last MIA. We got blue going MIA. Orange is already shown to be a pretty reserved player. I think they're pretty good. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the host of the lobby as well, but they're getting behind on troops, right? Like I'm going to be matching them on this next turn with the 5 that I generate. Obviously still have to take a card, but yeah, wow, white bot. So this should hit through blue. Should clear out a bit of green as well. I could see on 4 cards white or orange potentially. Oh, orange is absolutely going to go for this elimination. If it hits the 3 here, I might go for it myself. It doesn't. I don't have a trade-in. There's almost no way that I can swing this elimination here. I'm not going to try. Now I'm playing multi-positional, which I don't normally recommend in Fixed, but with a bot on the board, I don't really want to lose my injection of troops. If blue quits, which I was hoping blue would come back, I probably shouldn't even have added a troop over here. Orange should go for the white elimination. I think that's their only chance for additional troops. If they don't, and it doesn't trade on 4, yeah, this is a good play. If you stop, it's a bad play. You got to finish it. Yeah, this is a good play. I like this a lot. He is losing. He lost 3 on the 3, 3 on the 4, 3 on the 3, 2 on a 2. I don't actually think this is going to be net worth it by the end. Loses another one. We'll see what he gets off the trade-in. Does technically net him an extra card as far as turn order goes. But if you don't get enough off the trade-in and blue bot, yeah, he gets a full 10. So yeah, I think he lost about 10, and he gets back 10. So he loses, he goes 3, 3, 2, 1. He loses 9, gets back 10. So it's barely positive for this player. And also, if green ends up rolling through some of North America, blue botting out is disappointing, to say the least. I wouldn't put something here. This is going to encourage, I would stack everything here. Australia is not really a winning position, but I likely lose, and maybe Orange knows this, I likely lose the, wait, did I get a dude? I got a horse trade, bummer. Blue likely goes bot out here, which, again, intermediate to Grandmaster, you'd think these players would stay in the game. There's nothing in this game. Both of them collect bonuses. Nothing in this game for these two players to really quit over. But if we're going into a 1v1 with Orange, we should be at a slight, even after losing the troops here, I think we'll be at a slight advantage over them. The green bot's almost certainly going to open them up, though, so... we would need to target their material. I would need to make sure I break blue and then target Orange's material that's outside of the Asia bonus. Because this green bot has been playing for Asia, albeit somewhat slowly. If green doesn't trade and blue hits into it, maybe there's a world I go, and it starts losing troops everywhere. Maybe there's a world I go for green on 5 cards to try to get that advantage over Orange. But, you know, with blue playing over here, yeah, there's the bot out, and it's going to stack on me. I'm not even going to be able to get in here. You almost got to hope that it decides to roll out elsewhere, but it's almost certainly going to break here, which is just unfortunate, and only loses 3 troops. I almost think... let's see what green does. Just quitting. Just quitting. Green trades. Okay. That'll get in the way of Orange. Hopefully. Oh, it might hit blue up here. It might actually hit blue here. Nope. But sitting in front of this guy is fine too. Because at that point, use my trade-in to target the material over here, or... sitting in front of me is not great. This is risky, but... yeah, I don't think I target Orange here at all. A little bit lucky, but I didn't. Normally, I would say target Orange. If he doesn't have a trade on 3, I should be okay. The purpose of this is back blue up. Orange has to play off of the 3 up here to even get through me. If he's got a trade, yeah. It's an 8 trade, so maybe it's not that productive for him. Plays off of one of the 3s, gets 5. I mean, the unluckiest thing that could have happened to me here is blue botting. I'm at a bit of a disadvantage over this player now. He has to target me. I do not have his trade on 3 either. Now, he's got a lot of troops to have to churn through here. I maybe should have targeted him here, but if I targeted him up here, I'm just going to get rolled through by blue anyway. Okay. I mean, that's an extra thing that he has to hit off of, which is fine. Unless, is he just going to leave this up here and try to strike me later? You can't... wow, he leaves me with double bonus. I almost wonder if he's trying to play into blue off of this. I do not understand that play from Orange. I think he's trying to play for the blue elimination, but I don't think that this is a very good idea. This is going to start rolling through some of green up here, but not the stuff of green that really matters. Now, unfortunately, this over here is pretty unhelpful for me. Like, this is still pointed at me. I think that's something we need to probably acknowledge. And it doesn't go up. The 7's going to roll over here. That'll probably roll here. So he's still got buffers in front of himself here. And I don't have the juice to roll through this. So I think my best play is to give up this. Something like this. No trade on 4 again. The idea behind this is almost putting this here as bait. Like, I'm going to lose this position over here anyway. Wow. That's an awful play by blue, or by orange. And I was expecting to get broken here anyway, so I'm fine. If he wants to go for this elim, I don't think orange is much above intermediate at this point with that evaluation. Because he's going to have to turn... This is such a net loss. You're going to get 3 cards. You don't even set off of this. He fails the 5 on 3. 4 on 3, rather. Loses 3 troops. There's a chance he doesn't even get this. Loses 1. He should get it, but if he loses... Yeah, I was going to say, if he loses 4 troops, you don't even trade off of this. I don't have a set. But depending on what... Because he's not going to break me over. He won't even get a break off. This is one of those situations where I feel bad for the orange player. Green never readied up, so those 2 players being out of the game, white and blue, does guarantee orange second place. But like now I mean, you had a 20 troop advantage over me. It is a no-brainer play. I think this video is just going to be a lesson to you guys of what to do in a situation like this. 2 other players bot, and you're human versus human, essentially, with 1, 2, 3 other bots in the game. You have to target the other human. You absolutely have to target the other human. Now, orange is going to have a trade in here. I do not. So it's going to end up being somewhat profitable for them. There's no way I go for green here. 22 troops when I've got 30. There's no... I will have 35, but even so, no world in which I go for green here. I'm not going to hit green at all. We are just going to go... I'm going to knock him below 12 troops. Or 12 territories, rather. Like that. We're going to pull our 5 back in, defend our bonus here. And if he wants to try to eliminate green, by all means. We get a horse. We got a +2 in Great Britain if we somehow hold that. Yeah, here's the 10 trade. So he's back up. Well, actually, he's not above me. He's pretty close to being above me. And he can do one of 2 things. This player can go for green and just take second place, so they can try to churn through and break me. They're only going to get 1 bonus if they do with the placement here. And they're going to go for green. I think this is a mistake. I think this just feeds green, or green trades in. A really awful dice for this guy, too. Even roll, negative, even roll. Then you got to slow roll this. I mean, there's no world in which this player has enough troops to churn through this. I would just stop. So it should be a win. I liked what we did to secure a position early. I think if blue stayed, I actually didn't think they were going to break me, and they may have, right? In case orange cares about placement, I will, well, I was going to say I'll give them second place over the bot, but it doesn't really matter. They've already gotten second place because green never readied up. This is a classic fix, I guess. I thought dynamic starting troops might create a different experience here. Oh no. It forcefully took the bonus. It forcefully took the bonus. Oh, you poor soul. Poor guy, dude, honestly. This can come get most of this. dang it. Take green out. And pop our good game over to our buddy Orange. Good game. Well played. Oh. Why do they do that, man? I'm trying to show you sportsmanship. Trying to be nice. And they just bail. That's 4 territories. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't think... I mean, blue and white quit, so they're probably at intermediate. Again, our rank restriction's intermediate to Grandmaster. I wouldn't be surprised if Orange was intermediate. They were Master. Blue was Master. Orange was Master. Orange, buddy. Gotta target me. I mean, come break my bonuses. You had a guaranteed bonus I wasn't going to be able to get to. You don't know what cards I have, but you have to aggress the guy. Can't let him get extra troops. Wow. Surprised a little bit there that a Master would quit, and then I don't know if Orange thought that I was just going to constantly have trades, and that's why they didn't aggress me, but in that situation, got to aggress me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Regardless, if you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I've been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.